Eva Trades.
Hello and welcome to the live show, trading real money in real time, in real space. Gonna have a little fun. We're gonna break down some charts, look at the progress, and then we'll get on with the trading. Waiting for that opening bell. We got about 7.5 minutes to go, so let's go. And I am not an advisor of trading here. I am just doing this for entertainment purposes and for educational purposes. I like to trade, and I figure if I can help somebody, maybe that would be good. So, getting a little bit of an early start this morning because it seems like the time moves a little faster for some reason when it's live. So I wanted a little more time to break down these stocks. I've already taken some trades this morning. We've got 3 good ones on the gap scan, and I see my Hive Day Momentum Scanner keeps on making noises here. I'm going to turn down my volume a little. Don't want to hear that all day. All right, so I'm going to break down this GMVD first. This is the leading gapper this morning, up 104%. I think, did I trade this one? I thought, oh, I cleared out the lines. Okay, so anyways, I traded this one this morning. Let's see if I can remember where I did that. I don't remember. I remember I traded GNS right in here, but I don't remember where. Yeah, I remember now. I remember this because I got lucky. I traded this one right here. We had an inside bar. This candle had just started forming, and then I jumped in it, and as it broke out, I sold it, and then it failed right after. So I made just a small profit, $1.65, 99 cents there. Real quick here, let's take a look at, as we get things moving. I'm looking to make 20 bucks today. I'm trading very small share size. This is live money, real money, live show. And I want to start small. So 20 bucks is my daily goal. My game book rules are if I'm done if I hit my max loss of $40, and I'm going to be done if I give back half of my goal if I hit 20 bucks today. So I won't take more than 4 positions to start the day because that would put me below my max loss, and I also won't take more positions than my max loss would allow for. If at some point later on I'm up, I don't want to take 6, 7, or 8 positions if it's going to put me down beyond my max loss. So we'll see how that goes. I'm up $169 in the account. I'm trying to get to $500 because that's when the magic will start to happen. The ultimate goal is to make $1 million, but we'll go over that in more detail on a later video. So right now, let's break down the stocks. GMVD. And we can look at the larger time frame. It's an inside bar on the hourly time frame. We did break the high. And now we're looking for, see, we broke that high, didn't hold it, but that's okay. We'll see if maybe we get another attempt. Anything above 565 in that 15-minute is a higher low. Being cautious of a possible head and shoulders pattern here forming on GMVD on this 15-minute time frame. And a head and shoulders pattern, if you didn't know, of course, is a reversal pattern, usually at the top of an uptrend. Okay, so we're looking at the 5-minute time frame. We have lower highs and lower lows. I'm looking for that to change back to higher lows and higher highs, but I want to see a trend change on the 1-minute time frame first. So that's what I'm looking for on that. On GNS, we do have a higher low here, now wanting to see a higher high. It's more likely that we would see a lower high right here, an equilibrium possible. But a 5-minute lower high is the most likely scenario here on GNS just because of how much we pulled back. Well, we did pull back about 50%, I suppose. So, you know, we'll give it some time. I want to see a trend change on that 1-minute time frame first. Looking like we're going to try to get through 586 here and give ourselves enough room to pull back and form a higher low and higher high. Keeping in mind $6 is right there. Psychological $6. And then CVNA, late bloomer, came up on the scan here about 10 minutes ago. And is doing some stuff. There's a pivot there at $8.13. We did pull back to this little area right here. I noticed earlier. We had this high, low, lower, high, inside bar bull break. So it was an equilibrium bull break. Then we came back and we back tested that breakout spot. And now bulls want to see a higher low and higher high. Certainly want to get above 859 and hold this support down here of 838. Let me get rid of that pivot line there. So these are the only three stocks that I'm watching this morning. I didn't see anything else on the gap scan that I found interesting enough. I'll get rid of that line too. 2.5 minutes till the market opens. Doing pretty good here. I got to set up my candle ranges though. So I'm looking at the ranges. 13 cents is the average range of the last three candles. 27 cents on the 5 minute is the average range. So I go somewhere in between just to kind of give myself a start. So I pick like, I'll be somewhere between 9 and 27. That's about 15 cents. So I come down here, I'll click 15, I'll click go. It puts in my share size, enters my stop loss and my target for me. And voila, ready to trade that. So I go to the next one, do the same thing. It's roughly 20 cents. Click go, it'll add all that in. This one's about 15 cents. I'll click go on that. Back up to the charts. And then I'll adjust those as when the bell rings, as the candle ranges start to widen a little bit or shrink, I'll adjust them to match the 1 minute candle ranges. So we could take a look real quick at the SPY. Oh yeah, so remember on Friday, I mentioned that we had this kind of broadening wedge here, and I thought it was really cool because then the market opens, right? And we come up to it. And then we broke through it, and look at this back test. We back tested it right here. Boom! The people getting in off of that line. There was also arguably the high of this last candle, so people were getting in there too. So you had two different places where things that people were using to get in, and then it broke out. That was pretty cool. I like it when technical analysis works because I take a mental note of that and say, hey, next time I'm going to do that. Okay, so looking at the overall market today. What do we have? Oh yes, monthly inside bar. One more day tomorrow left in this month, so it's likely we might close here as an inside bar on that monthly time frame. Weekly equilibrium, of course. So on this weekly equilibrium, anything below 410.26 is a lower high. If we break 410.26, that monthly inside bar is no longer an inside bar. Oh, dang, we're open. Okay, well, I'm not going to finish this because the market is open and I need to go look here. See what I mean? It just kind of creeps up on me. So good luck to you with your trading today. I hope you do well. And I want to encourage you not to blindly follow me or anybody else when you're trading. I know for a fact there is a pretty good delay in my YouTube stream, so wouldn't do you any good to follow me anyways. So what am I looking for here? So GNS, we're looking for that trend change back to the bulls on the 1 minute. 22 cents on that candle range, 34 over here. I might try to take a starter position here on GNS. I did take a starter position on GNS. And I think I might hold it for the bigger move. There we go. Oops, that's right. I got to hit the flatten button. So I'm going to wait for it to pop back up. Then I'll hit the flatten button. So there's half my daily goal. That's actually pretty nice. I probably should have held it. I'm looking at the larger time frame here. We might have ourselves a bear break, bull break scenario if we can get over 589. It is looking likely that we might. Keeping in mind here, looking for that for bulls to hold 565. Almost in equilibrium here, but we did break that high, remember? So, but we're looking for a higher low on the 5 minute or the 15 minute. So looking for that 1 minute trend change and then a 5 minute trend change. So I'm buying GVMD because we're breaking above the volume weighted average price. Oh, and I got stopped out on that. I really want to get in GNS, but it hasn't broke yet. I do like that. I'm going to give that a shot. And the question is, should I get back in GMVD again? I don't know. Okay, I'm jumping back in GMVD, and I really hope it doesn't stop me out again. Flattening my position on GNS, taking a small loss on it. See, Sophie is popping up on the high of day momentum scanner, SOFI. Big drop on GNS. Really glad I got out of that. I'm going to take my profit there on GMVD. Didn't make a lot on it with the spread. So I'm going to pull up Sophie over here and see if I can get ready to trade it in case something happens. Wow. So I'm going to join the bid here on GMVD. And we are halted on GMVD. So I don't like my entry. I'm in right at the high. Not ideal, but we'll see. All right, so halted on GMVD at 634. So we expect resumption at 639. Meanwhile, let's go take a look at Sophie here. I would like to get in there, but I'm not set up yet to do so. 12 cents, 10 cents, 15 cents, I think will work. I think we maybe bounce off of that VWAP, but I'm a little late. If I get in that now, I guess I could try getting in late. See if we get any follow through at all. Just because I got in late, I'm going to go ahead and just take the profit on that. Okay, now I'm in over here on CVNA and selling that right there. That was a nice move. See, I'll buy the dip on it and see if we get a second move. Looking to break 859. That volume coming in like that. That 1 minute candle's getting close to closing. It should have popped up by now. Excuse me, I got some frogs in my throat. They're coming. I I'm looking for my place to get back out of this. I'm trying to get back out break even. And took the loss on it. So in over here, SOFI. Well, the thing to do on CVNA was to take the profit quick. And taking a loss on CVNA. Okay, well, working against me now. So I tried to buy this after this nice strong move up. I tried to buy that little pullback and didn't work for me. So far on the day, I think I might be red. I'm down 273. We have a halt resumption coming up on GMVD. And because I'm in right here at the high, I'm in at 669 actually down here. So I probably better sell it. It's the second we open in case it drops. We got a high up at 678. So I'm going to watch the price ladder here and get ready. I'm also in a trade over there on CVNA. I couldn't resist. That's kind of risky because I'm watching both of these now at the same time. I like to challenge myself. So GMVD could end up being a 10-minute halt if we don't see resumption here. And I don't like that CVNA is not giving me that breakout. Of course I don't like it. I don't want to lose money. State the obvious, why not? All right, well, we're not resuming yet on GMVD. There we go. Oh, well. I sold. I was pretty red on GMVD, wasn't I? So I actually made pretty good money on it. Now let's see what happens here on CVNA. I'll go over here to GMVD and widen out my stop loss. Boom, look at that drop on GMVD. Wow. And halted going down now. Really glad I didn't try to get back in that. I don't know, CVNA. If I would be lucky if I didn't get stopped out on this. I'm looking for a higher low, but see, the problem here is we could pull all the way back to 822 and have a higher low. My stop is above the volume weighted average price. It's pretty likely it's going to get hit. Unless we have anybody out there with some big money that wants to buy this right now and push the price up for me, I would really appreciate that. Any takers? Oh, thanks. Appreciate that very much. Yes, I guess I have a friend. Oh, I should have held it too, right? No, I just wanted to get out. So I'm up $8.21 on the day. almost at my half of my daily goal. That's pretty ironic that that happened. Man, I wish I would have held CVNA. But I am grateful for that little move right there that put me green on the day, and with the profit I took on GMVD, so I feel fortunate to be up. I really hope if you traded GMVD that you are not caught in this halt going down. That really sucks. That's happened to me quite often in the past, and boy, there's nothing. It's such a bad feeling when that happens. So let's see if we get a move here on GNS. I'm taking my profit there. I'm going to buy that. Oh, wow. My stop loss is really tight there. I'm getting back out on CVNA. Let's widen that stop out. 30 cents. Yeah, that sounds good. I just about messed up big time there. I'm up 11.54, so let's see. I want to try to get that daily goal. I'll jump into CVNA there. Move my stop to the bottom of that candle, so I'm risking $3.91. See if we get a move to 9. The high of this candle is 8.88 and pulling back now. Now I play the waiting game. Look for the break, get up to 9. Now if we can get up to 9 and maybe break through 9. Well, we got a 15-minute candle that's about to close. I'm just going to go ahead and take that profit right there. Let's see if it breaks through 9. See if we get a short squeeze at $9. Should I have held? Now, why I got into this, some of it was intuition. There wasn't a very good pattern here. There's a lot of strength. I saw that we had $9 psychological overhead, so I figured that was a good target. Now, let's see if we pull back here below 9 and then break through. I'll take a starter there on it. Well, not really a starter so much as just getting in it. I want to see it break right away. There's the break. Beautiful. Beautiful. That wasn't so bad. I'm at 1639. Boy, I'm not making much progress on my P&L here. That halt at 640 should be resuming here any moment. Let's see. So on this pullback here on the 1-minute time frame, anything above 574 is a higher low. That's also true on the 5-minute. Remember, we're looking for a 5-minute trend change, so we could open lower and then have a bounce back up to maybe 650. At this point, though, I'd be looking for I don't know what I'm looking for. These halts are hard to analyze. It's a technical analysis, a little tricky when it comes to the halts. No, are we halted here? Are you kidding me? Halted on CVNA. That sucks. I was in that and I sold it. God, that would have been great. CVNA halted, a declining volume though. Be cautious of that. Look at Sophie over here. Made a nice move. What's the overall market doing? Wow, that's ugly. Let's see. Overall market. So let's look at this real quick. The daily We opened a little bit lower. Gap fill. Oh, look at that hour. Look at that 4-hour time frame. So the most likely scenario I'd say here is a lower high on the 4-hour just because of the pullback. We actually broke this support right here. So it's a lower low on the 4-hour. So we're looking for a lower high. And anything below 408.16 is a lower high. So yeah, look at the hourly time frame. 15-minute uptrend here. APEE bouncing. Pretty good volume. Not a bad price. Still not resumed on GMVD. Still no resumption. I don't know if I want to trade this one or not. Sometimes these that pop up on the scan, they can be a little tricky. There may not be as many people trading them, maybe. I don't know. Sometimes I end up taking losses on them. Sophie, look at Sophie. I could jump in Sophie here. This is a nice little higher low and higher high. Gosh, that was a nice pullback to the volume weighted average price that I kind of missed. Here we have a pullback to that high of previous high of day. Oh man, my clicking isn't working. So we dropped below that previous high of day. I'm a little worried. Sophie here, yeah, I want to jump in it. But what I'm kind of looking at on Sophie is maybe we top out here, get a lower high, and then pull back. It is a 5-minute uptrend. So we are bouncing off of, on APE, we are bouncing here off of that pivot. Yeah, I'm just a little worried about a top out here on Sophie. That's why I'm hesitant to jump in this, because I wanted to when it started breaking out, but I'm like, man, I don't know. I am in over here on GNS. I'm going to be quick on this one. If I can get out of it with a little bit of profit, I think I'll be lucky. I don't know. I don't know. Just taking my profit quick. I didn't want to stay in that. 1760. I'm so close to that daily goal. I really wanted to hit it today. So my reason for buying this was because we've had this lower high and lower low thing going on, this downtrend. And now here we have a little higher low and higher high, double bottom, and I was looking for that breakout. It's just it was a consolidation period, tightening range. After this move up on the 5-minute, now we've got this inside bar. We might break bullish here, but take profit quick when you're below the volume weighted average price is my strategy. Now, that's not what you have to do, but that definitely works best for me. Looking for some consolidation here on CVNA. Oh, okay. Just do that then. Sure. Make a liar of me. Seriously looked like it needed to pull back. But man, it's a strong one, isn't it? So we broke through that $9 level. We got halted. Now we've resumed. Up at 950. What do we have on the daily? Oh, look at GMVD opening lower. God, I hope you weren't in this, but if you were, you're getting a nice little bounce here. Holding 574 so far. 45 cents on that candle range. There's a big pullback. I'm going to jump in that little pullback, that big pullback, and sell it right there. Please tell me I'm at my daily goal. Yes! That's where I'm going to stop. Yay. I so wanted to get there today. I can breathe a sigh of relief. I had to work hard for that. 21.23. All right. 120. I'm afraid if I look at the charts that I'm going to end up trading more. Today's the 30th. What did I say? 21.23. And there we go. I'm up 190 bucks. Okay, I'm going to look at the charts, but I really, really want to restrain myself here. Because I know I'm going to see something I want to jump in. I always do. Wow. Look at APE. We're getting a higher low here and a higher high now. This one's got a lot of volume. Really thickly traded. Hitting the target right there. You can think of these as a resistance level, or you can think of it as a target. A lot of people who got in down here are using this as a target to sell. So if it makes it easier, some people say it's easier if I think of it as a target rather than a resistance. Oh, look at this. See, I want to trade GNS right here. Man, I really want to trade this for the break. Look at that double bottom. Okay, so now I'm seeing some consolidation on CVNA. Holding support over here on GMVD so far. My scanner is just going crazy this morning. HSCS. So let's move APE. Oh, sorry. Earlier when I said I really want to trade this, I was talking about this right here. So you got this double bottom. So we just got a higher low, a higher low. This looks like it's going to go. Look at that 5 minute. Oh, look at that. Wow. Nice drop. So we didn't form a support on the way up. So on CVNA, we have a $9 psychological level. That's where we got halted. I think, wasn't it? Or did we get halted up here? Oh, yeah, we got halted up here. Okay. At 9:15. Yeah, and holding support here on GMVD, but bear flag at the moment. I am not expecting GMVD to come back up here and break out through the highs again. Look at the larger time frame. Look at that hourly candle with that upper wick. We have 5 minutes to go in that hourly candle. It's not looking good. That could certainly change in the next 5 minutes. A lot can happen. I know that. But the bulls really need to step in and do a lot to make that happen. And I don't think I have any friends that are that powerful. Here we go, getting that higher low. So bouncing off of that $9 level, or you could say we were bouncing from that halt level, whichever it may be. People were buying and now we're bouncing. Okay, so back over here. So HSCS was hitting the high of day momentum scanner. Let's see what that looks like. Oh, now we got some stuff going on in the market today. What is SPY doing again? SPY pulling back, so looking for a higher low and higher high on the 5 minute on SPY. But still keeping in mind overall larger time frame, looking for a lower high on that 4 hour time frame. And you can look at a smaller time frame to look for clues that that lower high has been set. When you start to see maybe a 5 minute trend change back to the bears possibly. So APE breaking through, starting to see the makings of a rising wedge here. Let's draw it out. See if I'm right. Yeah, it's a bit of a rising wedge. And that's a reversal pattern, typically. So being cautious of that. Cheaper stock here at HSCS, but definitely breaking out. Coming up to $2 psychological. Who knows what we have on the daily? Here it is. Daily levels. So we have a resistance at 222, and up here there's a pivot at 208. Previous resistance over here, 197. We're touching that right now, breaking through it. That didn't really get our rising wedge. You can say that was a rising wedge, but it didn't really extend as much as I would have liked. Bottom line, lower low on APE. Bit of a bear pennant here on CVNA. Remember that one from a video or two ago when we had the same kind of look? Now this one's not quite as extended, but I'm still thinking, we may end up seeing some 5-minute consolidation here. Already seeing consolidation on GMVD and GNS. I have MARA on the high of day scanner now, MARA. And HSCS breaking through that $2 level with some confidence here. And if I was still trading, I would probably look for a little pullback right here to jump in this and try to ride that momentum. That's where I would have bought on that red pullback. Now I'd be waiting for the break. And boom, selling right in there, making me wish I would have. CVNA hitting the high of day scan. Oh yeah, CVNA. Breaking back out. So bouncing off of that halt level, that $9 level, and now just breaking out, looking really strong. Where's the daily? What are we looking at for a daily level? Let's take a look at that real quick, and then I'm probably going to get out of here. And if you want to keep trading, that's great. I wish you all the best. Oh, so we've got plenty of room to work with. Daily level 1190 is that next resistance area, or target, however you want to call it. There was 862, so there's really nothing here. You have this little gap area here. That could be something. We're right at it right now. So there's a gap down open on this day, so you could consider that a gap fill. So there may be some resistance there, and there is. See, we're pulling back. So and now here on the 1 minute time frame, we do have a pivot there. Back tested that. I don't know if I'd buy this dip or not. Maybe. These are tricky. Sometimes these will fail. You get that little break of that inside bar, and then down she'll come. But not always. As a matter of fact, I traded one just like this earlier this morning, and I wished it would have done what this one just did. Yeah, it was right back here. At the inside bar, we had the break, and it failed. All right, CVNA breaking out some more there. Very nice. Oh, look at Sophie. Why am I not trading still? Oh my God. Sophie with a, well, this could be a bear flag extended, but usually bear flags will break down quicker than this. And a little equilibrium territory over here on HSCS. Probably going to see an inside bar on that 5-minute. Well, I mean, we already have one, but it's a newer 5-minute candle, so it might break out before we get a chance to see that candle close as an inside bar. Break out or break down, one of the two. So we're kind of rounding here, rounding down. Got a lower high and a lower low, but no follow through. So we may have a falling wedge now on a lower time frame. If you could go down to like the 30-second time frame, you would have seen this rising wedge. And now we kind of have the makings of a falling wedge. Over here on a lower time frame, you'd see a pretty nice probably equilibrium. It's kind of weird. Sometimes I just enjoy watching these stocks move. $2 back test. Breaking through. There we go. So we got a bear break on that equilibrium. Where do we bounce from? I don't know. BBBY up on the high of day scan now. Did we get follow through on that 5-minute? We did. So SPY with a 5-minute higher low and higher high. We had a bear flag down here. So you're going to have some resistance up there at that level. Well, we'll see what kind of day we have in the market. It'll be interesting to find out what happens when I look back later. So I'm going to get out of here. Today I am up 21.23, hitting that daily goal again. My progress looking pretty good, getting a nice cushion in the account. Would love to see $200 on tomorrow morning. So I will be back here tomorrow morning live streaming for your pleasure. I don't know if it's for pleasure or not, but anyways, hopefully you had some pleasure today and enjoy the rest of your day. Thanks for watching. We'll talk to you next time. Adios.